you are new here, my name is Melissa, and welcome to my chaotic mess. So yes, I know I am wearing shorts under my dress, but I know this is why I wear shorts under my dress. I have a big butt, guys, and sometimes it gets, you know, caught. I don't want to say stuck, caught between my back and my upper butt. It is what it is. If if you have never had a big butt, then you don't know the struggle, and good for you. But unfortunately, those of us with some junk in our trunk um, have issues with dresses. And as much as I enjoy wearing dresses, this is why for the longest time I did not wear dresses. It's also why I didn't wear shorts because, well, I didn't like my legs. I still don't like my legs, but I'm actually more to the point where I don't care. I'd rather be comfortable. So, um, oh man, this was actually a weekend cleaning video. Believe it or not, I don't normally clean on the weekends, but this weekend my husband was working on our project, and it was a point in the project I really couldn't help with. You'll hear at the beginning of the video, it sounds like a saw, but it's a sander. We had gotten to the point where we thought the table, it's a table by the way, so we got to the point where we thought it was going to be done, and the next day we went in there to look at it to see, if we needed to touch up anywhere with the acrylic before, or the poly, before we put the epoxy on. And we walked in the next morning, and you'll see it in the video. I am making a video of this project, but you'll see in that video where the next morning I went out and looked at it, and it looks like someone who smokes 12 packs a day lived in this house, because that's how yellow and dingy it looked. And I was so upset because I knew I bought oil-based polyurethane, and I didn't mean to buy oil-based. I wasn't really looking. I just saw polyurethane, and I didn't look at the base part of it. So I knew polyurethane yellowed, but from everything I understood, it was going to yellow in years. And so I was like, well, that's fine. We can just, years from now, sand the table down and redo it. But no, we didn't even get to make it a day. It yellowed so bad. But yeah, so that's why I spent this weekend cleaning instead of waiting until Monday. Um, which I do put in Mondays on this day as well. I can't remember if I did dishes again or not. I don't know, guys. It's all starting to run together. Right now we are in crunch mode. My family will be here in, let's see, today while I'm editing this is the 13th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 weeks and 4 days. So roughly a month. They'll be here in about a month. So I have a lot to do before then. I have to edit at the minimum 10 videos. Well, between now and then I need to edit at least 10 videos. And I have the content. I just need to get it edited, because I have a lot of, not a lot, I have a couple recipe videos that I filmed last year that I never got uploaded, and then I have a couple of review things, plus I still have my health update, and I can go ahead and record about the accident. So I have the content. It's just a matter of getting it edited. Editing is my nemesis. I hate editing. I think if I can find a software that I actually enjoy working with, I'll like it more. Because here's the thing. I used to love editing videos. When I had my old YouTube channel, I loved editing videos, and I did vlog style back then. So it wasn't like I just set up a tripod and went about my day. No, I actually, I vlogged, and so it's it's it was more involved in editing, if I should say so myself. And maybe that's the thing. Like, I want to do like good transitions and crap on this, but this software is just junk. I tried to do some of the things that other YouTubers have done in their videos, and this software just isn't capable of doing that. I even looked up if I was to like upgrade this software, it still doesn't have the capabilities that I'm wanting to try. So I was like, oh well, I'll just get Final Cut Pro. Yeah, it's expensive, but it will do everything I want to do. Well, it's only for Apple. Right now I'm running off of a Windows. So then I'm in the dilemma, if I just try to find some editing software comparable to Final Cut Pro, or do I get a Mac, which I do know how to use a Mac, but then at that point, if I'm getting a Mac, I might as well go back to iMovie. And even still, Windows used to have Windows Movie Maker, and they used to come installed on the computers for free. Well, I went and looked it up, and they wanted money for it. So let me know, is this like all Windows computers now, or just the particular laptop I work with? Because I have a Microsoft Surface. Yeah, Microsoft Surface laptop. It was my mom's and then my husband's, and I stole it from him when my Apple stopped working. And I haven't been to the Apple store or anything like that, but I loved working on Movie Maker. And then when I got a laptop and had iMovie, I didn't get a laptop first. I got a mini Mac. I started using iMovie, and I loved that too. And then, I mean, it's just a simple software, but it had a lot more like perks, like transitions and stuff like that, than this software I currently have does. So anyway, needless to say, I'm been going back and forth. If I get the Mac that I want, there's two of them, and they're basically the same price, so it's a matter if I get the desktop or the laptop. But even doing all the upgrades that are recommended for doing editing, it gets up there to like $2,200. I don't know if I want to do that kind of investment right now. So I mean, there's that. It's a huge investment, and as much as it would benefit me, because it seems like I'm getting more and more into my hobby, I'm kind of staying on top of it. It hasn't faded out yet, and usually by now it will have faded out if I didn't want to do it anymore. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, because it is a huge investment. So I just need to know if you guys know anything about like anything comparable to Final Cut, or something that would do like all the overlays and stuff like that you can do in Final Cut. Definitely let me know, or if you think it just would be a benefit to upgrade the computer. I looked at desktop computers, but all of them are the big bulky boxes, and that's the one thing I just did not want, is something big and bulky. I kind of want just like an all-in-one, or like how the Apple has like the smaller boxes. So And the smaller boxes are just as good as the all-in-one and the um, laptop, supposedly. And I could go that route. I haven't looked up that route to see if it would be any cheaper. And then I could just buy a really good monitor, because my monitor is kind of old and it's got like a couple of lines through it, and it just isn't the greatest monitor, but it's also like really old. So decisions. I know this was not what you came here to talk about, right? But I do appreciate you guys giving me any feedback you might have on as far as computers go. Um, this is what I basically do on my computer. I edit and I play Sims, and I need to be able to use my Cricut. So the computer I have now will do all of that. It's just, I don't want to say it's not the best. And it might not be the computer itself. It might be the editing software. That's why I kind of wanted to try different software, but I also don't want to invest in software if it's going to be just as crappy, you know what I mean, on this computer, because some of them aren't transitional, like won't go from PC to Mac. So anyway, guys. um I know I bored you this whole video with computer talk, so I apologize for that. I know this is a shorter video than we're used to. I did end up putting 2 days into one, um, mainly because the following day I didn't really do much cleaning. I did like the little bit that needed to be done. And I just realized you guys like never see me vacuum my living room, hardly ever. I promise I do. Um, but like the video I'm going to be making today is going to probably go up before this one, to be honest with you. So you're probably going to see future me before you see this video. It's all over the place. I have a collaboration coming up, so you will have already seen it. And it is what it is. So it's the life of a, I don't want to call myself a YouTuber, because like I said, this is just a hobby. I don't make money from this, and maybe one day I will, and I'd be very appreciative of it. But right now we're not in that phase of life where I feel like I need to, I don't know what to say. I don't want to say work as hard, but honestly, I've followed people like from when they had 10 subscribers and up until where they are now. And I'm going to tell you, like in the beginning, they like hustled. They were filming like at least 4, if not 7 days a week. And then I realized once they got monetized, they backed off a lot. Some of them went down to just one video a week. One of them that I watched went down to one video a month. And I'm sitting here thinking, how are you? I mean, maybe they're not using it to make money, but at that point, it's like you backed off once you were monetized. So that tells me that was your whole goal, was to get up to monetization. And maybe that's everyone's goal. Maybe it should be everyone's goal. Like I said in the past, YouTube used to be join, monetize. You didn't have to have a set amount of subscribers. You didn't have to, you know, you didn't have to do anything. You could put ads in your videos when you had 0 subscribers. So they've gotten a lot more strict on things as far as monetization goes, and I don't really understand why. You know, is it because they were running out of money? Possibly. It's possible that maybe they were, you know, spending more than they planned because everyone was monetizing their videos. Of course, I didn't do it because the way it read was you had to join like a YouTube partnership or something like that. like Maker Studios, or which they're not around anymore. Disney bought them, but you know what I mean. So it's just it's frustrating to say the least. Um, but yeah, I I guess my ultimate goal would be to get monetized, but I don't think I would back off of what I'm doing now. I think I would stick with my upload schedule. The only thing that I would probably change is if people, or I'm sorry, if Let's Get Real got like bigger in itself and we had more people joining it, because I already said I would move that to another channel if it got bigger. Um, I think about moving it to another channel anyway, just so like it could be a joint channel. If Crystal wanted to get on and like rant about something without me, she could. If I wanted to get on and rant about something without her, I could. It, it's just been something that's been going through my head, and I don't know. Um, it would definitely make things a little easier in the future if I moved it to its own channel. Um, because if I do ever get monetized, then I have to figure out how much that particular video brought in and then split that with her, because I'm not going to obviously split the whole cost with her of my whole channel, because she's only in the Let's Get Real. So anyway, um that's not your guys' problem. Again, just something that's been going through my head. I have a lot of things going through my head, and it's crazy. Um, I woke up very early this morning, by the way. It is now 8 a.m. I woke up at 6:30. I don't know why. I just naturally woke up. And so I said, well, I'm going to get a video edited, and then start cleaning. I'll probably start cleaning, and then I'm thinking about going to the movies today. I have a lot to do. And I know this sounds stupid, I need to go to the movies because I'm paying for the Regal Pass, so I have to go see at least one more movie. Oh, My Big Fat Greek Wedding is in theaters. I could go to the 11 a.m. movie. I love Big Fat Greek Wedding. All of them. The second one was a little sad because, spoiler alert, her dad had passed. And I think he passed in real life, which is why they didn't have him in the show. I also want to go see The Nun 2. I need to watch the first two Equalizers so I can watch the third one. They look good. I've never even heard of them, though. My dad's Oppenheimer was bad, but I've had a lot of other people tell me it's really good, so I don't know. I also had a lot of people tell me the Barbie movie was good, and I thought it was okay. So the Meg 2, The Trench, I want to see that, but I think I'm gonna wait for it to come out because my husband wants to see it too. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna go see. A lot of them, like the newer ones, are only playing at. A lot of the newer ones, I should say, not all of them. A lot of the newer ones are only playing at nighttime. So that, and then like the ones that are about to go out of theaters are only playing in the morning. That's how you know when they're about to go out, because their only showing is going to be around in the like 11 a.m. or up to or noon, and it's only going to be one showing. So I could either go see My Big Fat Greek Wedding today or The Nun 2 if I get to it. I need to decide what I want to do today. I got dressed. I actually put clothes on. So you should see the city lights tonight. I don't think they've ever burned this ahead and end this here. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment any questions or concerns down below. Let me know. Honestly, let me know. If you know anything about computers, let me know your opinions on software, Mac, PC, anything like that. Give me your input. I don't mind. I need help. And then, if you haven't done so already, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.